Welcome back to episode 3. I just want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers, as well as returning subscribers of course. It means the absolute world to me. And for those that are new here, welcome. I hope you like the video, and if you do, consider subscribing. Now on to the video. Today we're going to be building a dragon/blind mount landing treehouse. Now this is something that I've came up with in my own head, so hopefully that it turns out okay. I started by travelling to the dark oak log location and marked on the map, as I really liked how they looked when I crafted items, so hopefully this will look good for the treehouse. I'm making sure I get enough logs to make the tree base and the stairs so that I can craft them all in one go, so I don't have to keep travelling backwards and forwards, as I want this to be all quick and easy and straightforward. So hopefully this turns out okay, and hopefully I've got enough for everything. Also, this video may be a little bit longer this time, as the last video did, I made a bit of a boo-boo. I misread the times and thought it said 20 minutes, which was my aim for the videos, but it ended up being for 12 minutes, so hopefully this time it'll be a lot longer and you can see a lot more in real time, as I did take on some of the feedback in the comments, and I hope you enjoy it. I've had a few of you reach out to me recently asking if I have a public server, which I don't, not yet. But if that's something that you would like, let me know in the comments below and I'll consider getting one open for everybody. I have absolutely no idea why, but he scares the crap out of me. So every time I see him, I run away. I'm not the only one, right? I feel like no matter how many logs I get, it's not going to be enough. So fingers crossed I end up getting the right amount. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also, you'll notice there is a few small edits in this video, which is not because I'm cutting anything out, it's just me trying to make it look a bit more normal, because obviously I've stopped to go get a drink, or you know, just to get up and move around, etc., or just take a second away for another reason, but it's not because I'm cutting anything out or not keeping it as to the timeline as best I can. I'm going to be so annoyed if I don't have enough logs. I feel like I must have by now. I've noticed the Minecraft music starts to get a bit more louder at this point, which is a bit ominous, but not really sure why that is. So apologies if that's a little bit louder than the rest of the video. It's definitely Minecraft that's done that. Also, I want to apologise if the dragon is making random noises. I did notice in my first video that somebody said that it actually scared them, so apologies for that. Hopefully it's not done that to anybody else. I thought these mushrooms would look really cute back at the base, so did collect a few of them. I plan to put them in the greenhouse and round the treehouse when it is built. Have to make space to take all these mushrooms back. I feel like Super Mario having all these mushrooms. Right then, let's head back home with all the logs that we've got, and hopefully we can start building the base. You will notice there is a little bit of a cut between me getting to the dragon because I stupidly cut the saddle off with the shears and had to go and find it. So instead of wasting 5 minutes of your time watching me do that, I just cut it out. As you can see, that's where we're going to be putting the base for the tree and start building our treehouse. I did start trying to build it last night, but I didn't like how it was looking and I didn't quite like the oak logs, which is why I went to get the dark oak. Hopefully with the new bits that we've got, it'll look a lot better and we'll do a better shape, because this does not look even at all. I hate these little things. They are annoying and sometimes I can't see them and they're just attacking me or bite my ankles. So frustrating. Right, it's late, so let's go to bed and make a start on the tree house in the morning. We've had a successful day with the logs. We've got plenty, hopefully. We'll find out when we start building, obviously, but fingers crossed. Good morning, and let's make a start on our treehouse. First things first, we need to actually go to location and decide what shape we want and how we're going to actually present it. I'm thinking of going 4x4 as I think that will be the most aesthetically pleasing. I'm making this up as I go, so not really having a design in mind. I'm hoping it will turn out okay though. Excuse me taking random screenshots here. I'm just taking a picture of the rainbow in the background. I thought this would look really nice for a thumbnail for the YouTube video. Just a reminder, this is not the shape that I'm going with or anything like that. I'm just going to use this as a rough guide of where I wanted it, and that we're not using oak logs, we're going to use dark oak logs. I start off by adding 4 of the oak normal logs, just placing those down just so I can get a feel for where I'm putting them. I'm leaving the corners, so technically this would be 6 in a row, I guess. So we're missing the corners, it's going to be making a square, so it's going to be 4, miss 1, and then start across onto the next line, if that makes sense. Excuse how slow I'm going at putting these down. I'm still figuring out how to do this a bit quicker, so if anybody's got any tips, let me know in the comments below. I've noticed at this part of the video the music does start getting louder again. I have added my own music to this. I've added a lo-fi mix, which I have mentioned in the comments below. If you prefer just that music compared to the Minecraft music as well, because obviously I'd like to have the sound from the game in general, but if the music's a little bit too loud, let me know and I will take it out or turn it down. Just let me know what your preference is. I'm not entirely sure how high up I want to actually do this tree, so I'm just kind of winging it. I'm going as far as I think I want it, and hopefully it'll be fine. I'm just trusting the process in my head. I knew this was going to happen. I thought when I started building it up, I knew I was going to end up falling in the middle, and I didn't have anything to get out with, so I have to make myself an axe and try and get out. Once I finally escaped from the tree, start digging around, I decided that the oak planks that I'd put down did not really match the tree base. It just looked a bit odd, and I don't mind it being two different colours, but this just was a bit too different for my liking, so I got all those up and replaced them all with dirt. It looks so much better already, don't you agree? I really hope I've got enough dirt blocks for this. And there we go, that's the base of the tree pretty much done and ready to be prepped for the stairs. This is a nice little transition here. I did a first part and then went away for a sec and came back, and as I came back the sun happened to be going down, which was quite nice. Now I'm making some ladders so I can climb up the side of the tree so I can continue building upwards. I think I'm going to go a little bit higher as I'm not quite happy at the height. I wasn't sure how many I'd need, so I tried to do a few just in case, because again I didn't know how high up I was going and I didn't want to fall off again. I feel like I started to get a rhythm going eventually with the tree, so hopefully it's a little bit faster. It's taken me so long to do this, the sun's gone down. I keep thinking, this will be high enough, this will be fine. And then I go, just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit higher. Thank God I've not run out of bricks, eh? This is definitely the more chilled out game, isn't it? You could literally sit here for hours building and just relaxing and listening to music and just not worrying about anything. See, just a little bit more, a little bit higher. I'm terrified of heights and I keep looking down and thinking, if I fall to the floor now, I'm going to die. I start filling the centre now because I have a bad feeling that I'm going to fall into the middle and end up unaliving myself. I realise very quickly what I've done here and they're all facing different directions and it's immediately making me feel uncomfortable, so that has to change. At this point, it's a little bit more slower putting it together because I'm still figuring out what I'm actually doing. I've already thought of the tree going up, so that was quite straightforward. But past this point, I need to really think about how I'm going to make it look. I need 2 dragon mounts coming on here, so they're going to need to be a big platform base. And I want it to look very treehouse aesthetic, whatever you want to call that. I want to make it look as tree-like the best I can, add leaves, add flowers, just nice little features. Still figuring it out, and yeah, just bear with me and it will come together. now I'm starting to make the stairs so that I can start going downwards, as I feel that I am quite stuck up here. And again, if I fall off, that's going to be a problem and I need to get back up. So I really need to start building downwards. I'm not going to lie, this part was a bit tricky for me because I felt that I couldn't get in the right position, so this is a lot of me adding and removing, so apologies for that. But I'm still figuring it out, I'm still figuring out how to put things down in a better way, I guess. And yeah, it takes a bit of time, but I'm getting there. Just, again, stick with it. It does start to come together. I do manage to get down the stairs, thankfully, but it's going to take a little bit of time, so you don't want to watch it. It's probably about a good 5 minutes of this, but yeah, we eventually get down. I think I might add timers in this time so that people can actually jump in case you don't want to sit there watching this. I know some of you have said that you don't mind watching it in real time, etc., but this is a lot of trial and error trying to figure out how to get it down. So I'm going to put a skip on here, so if you don't want to sit here and watch me do the stairs, like I said, it does take a little bit of time. I did think about cutting it out or speeding it up, but again, I'm trying to keep it as truly to the time as the best I can. So yeah, I will possibly add a timer on here, like for you to click on so you can just jump to the next part. as you can see, it's starting to take shape now. We are starting to get down the first bit of the stairs with doing the base where it starts to turn into the next part of the tree. So it is looking more like a set of stairs finally, but again, we've got the next part to go. So I think there are 3 sets of stairs. So again, I will skip into the 3 bits of the stairs if you want to sit and watch them. If not, like I said, skip ahead. And finally, we're touching the floor, so the stairs have been built and they're finished. Thank God. That has just taken so long. Probably the longest part of the entire video, so apologies, but yeah, finally got there, thank God. Happy with that, happy with how they're kind of coming around the tree. We just need to kind of jazz them up, make them look a bit more, less blocky and square, I guess. So yeah, just watch how we decorate the tree now and make it look a bit more dragon friendly. at this part, I'm starting to play around with the fences to see what colour I'd prefer against the stairs, because I'm not sure if I want a different colour completely or I want to match the wood that's already there. So yeah, we're going to try all of them and see what we think. As you can see, they're not working out as planned. Back to the drawing board, I guess. I was debating whether to take all of this down and put just the planks in rather than the, I want to call these slabs, I think they're called. I wasn't sure whether the slabs would be better for inside and then do like a room on the outside with just the planks, but yeah, I think I ended up going with just the planks on the outside. I feel like it definitely needed to be bigger. I'm trying to bear in mind there's going to be 2 dragons on here and not just 1. I've decided to extend it to make sure that there is plenty of space. I feel like that's starting to look better already. It doesn't look so flat. It gives it a bit more shape. I'm quite happy with this so far. Now to add some fence posts and we can make it look a bit more like it has a area for me to add leaves to, so it can look more tree-like. Well, that's the plan anyway. I didn't realise that I actually stopped recording at this point, so I went to bed and realised that I'd stopped recording, so here it starts at the beginning when I'm just leaving the house. But at least we have daylight this time, so we can actually see a bit more of what we're doing. I'm farming a bunch of flowers so that I could, well, leaves, so I can add them to the tree. I want to make it look as pretty pink and purple as best I can. I wasn't really sure where to place the flowers on the tree, so I've kind of just chucked them on and hope they kind of look okay. This part took me longer than I want to admit because it should have been straightforward, but for some reason in my brain it didn't quite work out how I wanted to, so I had to keep messing around trying to get them in the right shape. Eventually I fixed it to how I wanted it and managed to match it all up and leaving a gap in the top just so the dragons could land. I realised pretty quickly I did not have enough of these and needed a lot more. So off we go again, farming up more of the cherry blossom leaves and some of the jacaranda ones too, because I think the pink and the purple would look nice together. There we are, they look beautiful, look exactly how I wanted them. So to explain the cut here, I stopped the recording because I went AFK for a little bit, and when I came back I was dead, so I thought it would be easier to just go get my body and run back to the bed and wake up in the morning and just carry on with what we're doing. Another perfect opportunity for another screenshot. I think this one would be better for the thumbnail because you can actually see the rainbow better in this one. Just going to fill up the hole next to the tree, as this is what the creeper caused, the one that killed me. So let's go do that. We can never get enough of these leaves, so off we go to get some more and hopefully fill up all the gaps that I need to on the tree and make it look as very pink and purple and just that kind of aesthetic. I had it in my head that I'd be able to build off the ladder, but apparently that is not a thing and we cannot do that. A bit disappointed, but oh well, we'll find another way. Can't go wrong with just building off logs. I'm trying a few different styles to see what would look better on the edge of the stairs because I kind of want to have them closed off. The fence posts didn't work, so I'm hoping that the hedges from the cherry blossom leaves will fix that gap. I find it weird they went okay with the one set of stairs, well, the set of the corner, but not on the bottom one, so we're going to have to take them off and try a different approach. I've been really looking forward to making the lanterns as I feel like this is going to give it its final touch, to be honest. I have been eager to put these on, but I wanted to put them on last as I feel like this was the last thing I wanted to put on. It took me a while to get them in the positions that I wanted them. I wanted them to hang from chains and be not identical, but some to be longer than the others, and just to look quite pretty from the house, to be honest. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't fell off yet. I'm waiting for it to happen, honestly. There we go, that's looking so much better already. I just need to get rid of the blocks that are floating in the air, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, I realise this is a very slow process of getting rid of the blocks, but I thought this would be, I don't know, in my head I thought it would be quick, and it is not. I'm just adding a few more final touches and I think that I might be happy with it, I think. Not sure, but we'll see. Who knew decorating a tree would take so long? It's like decorating your Christmas tree, but it'd probably be quicker. Now to add the dragon on top and make sure it lands nicely, and yeah, test it out. We're not going to talk about that death on the top. Again, another edit there because I did something stupid, but I'm just trying to show you what I've made without the stupid deaths in between. But how pretty does that look already? And I don't think I'm fully finished, but for now, I'm quite happy with it. I completely forgot I had the vines in my inventory, so I thought that I would add those as that's what they were for in the first place, but completely forgot I had them. I feel like I could keep adding and taking away forever. I just feel like it needs a few more little touches. And there we go, that's the final tree so far. I do plan on adding a couple of more things that I thought of at the end of this video, so we'll update that in the next video as I've got more things to build yet, but I will update you any changes. But this is the final thing that we've created today, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, make sure you like the video, subscribe, comment down below if you have any more tips or anything that you'd like me to build. Thanks for watching.